So I've got a little algebra quickie here. X plus 2 times x plus 3 equals 56. So I've got a pair of brackets with a bunch of stuff in them. I want to multiply those out first. So when you multiply out two brackets, it's everything in the first times everything in the second. So I'm going to start with x times x is x squared. X times 3 is 3x, and then 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 3 is 6. So I've got x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 6, and that's all equal to 56. So I want to tidy this up a bit, and I've got an x squared, and then a 3x and a 2x and a 6. So the 3x and the 2x can go together because they're the same type of term. So x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 56. So that's a quadratic equation because it's got x squared in it. And when I've got a quadratic equation, I like it to be arranged as everything on the left is equal to 0. So I want to get rid of that 56. I'm going to take away 56 from both sides to give me 0 on the right, but I've got to take away 56 from the other side as well. So that becomes x squared plus 5x plus, I've got 6. If I take away 56, I'll have minus 50. X squared plus 5x minus 50 is equal to 0. Now I could try and factorize that. I don't know off the top of my head if it will factorize, but I'm going to use the formula instead. So I've got a is equal to 1 because I've got 1x squared. I've got b is equal to 5 because I've got 5x. And then I've got c is equal to minus 50 because I've got minus 50 on the end. So I can stick all of that into the quadratic formula that says x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a. So just sticking the numbers into that, that's minus 5 plus or minus the square root of 5 squared minus 4 times 1, that's a, times minus 50, that's c, and then all divided by 2a, so all divided by 2 times 1. Well, we can tidy that up a bit, so that's minus 5 plus or minus, now why did I write b squared there when I meant 5 squared, because b is 5. So 5 squared, which is 25, minus, then I've got 4 times 1 times minus 50, which is minus 200. So I end up with minus minus in the square root symbol, all divided by 2 times 1, which is just 2. So that becomes minus 5 plus or minus the square root of, so 25 minus minus 200 is the same as plus. So 25 plus 200, which is 225, all divided by 2. Well, it happens that the square root of 225 is a nice round number. It's 15. 15 times 15 makes 225. So that's just minus 5 plus or minus 15, all divided by 2. So that's either minus 5 plus 15 divided by 2, which would be 10 divided by 2, or minus 15 minus 15 divided by 2, which would be minus 20 divided by 2. So x is equal to 10 divided by 2, which is 5, or minus 20 divided by 2, which is minus 10. Job done.